Hey, hey, hey. Hey, y'all. We live. I'm about to share this to my page and we're going to get started.
All
Got to
right.
make sure it's on my Facebook page and share it to my main page. How I always do.
Should I do the same thing?
Ooh, hold on. Let me turn this down.
Should I share it?
Yeah, you can share it. Go and share it to your page. I mean, it's on you. You got a word in your belly.
Let me see.
It's on my page. Let me see.
Okay, it's on here.
Hold on.
Oh, it ain't popped up yet. You ain't tagged me in it.
Yeah, it's moving slow.
Oh, okay.
Come on, phone. Hey, y'all. Got two of them in here. Hold on. Why it ain't? Let me try this so we can go and get started. I'm mad about this. I don't want them waiting on me. Let me try this.
All right.
Gotta make sure it's on my Facebook page and share it to my. Okay. Here I come, y'all. I gotta get me an assistant so they can do this for me. I'm finna paste it and we're gonna get started.
I disappeared for some reason.
Oh Lord. All right, here we go. Let me I don't know why you disappeared on us.
Huh?
I say I don't know why you disappeared on us.
I don't know. You doing a lot of stuff to me.
Oh nah, that ain't me. Just click on the link again. Hey y'all, we having a few technical difficulties, but we're about to get started. His face then disappeared on us. Maybe you got to make that grand entrance. You know what I'm saying? No Lord. Okay, there you go. All right now, don't
I'm
disappear.
back.
Don't disappear like that no more. All right, how y'all doing? Welcome to the Self Love Journey Conversations with Shei Atkins. We talking about self love. And tonight we got that boy Danny Kanaday on here, coming from a male perspective and sharing his story and his journey. And so, if y'all have any questions, y'all free to put them in the comments and leave your comments. As you know, self love is having a healthy relationship with yourself, and we all are at different levels in our journey. At different points, we all come from different backgrounds, and we're gonna hear Danny's story tonight about how he came to that place of self love or wherever he is in his journey. We're gonna talk to him, and if y'all have any questions, holler at us. All right, talk to us. Tell us about yourself and your story, your journey.
My journey started a long, long time ago.
Okay.
And I think that love is, something learned and not gave. You have to learn to love first.
That's right.
A lot of us, we don't know how to learn. So mine started in my childhood when I
Okay.
didn't know how to love. Uh-huh. So I mean, what you want to know?
Well, just how did you even come to that place of self love? Like, do you have self love
Yeah, I
as a
mean,
man?
as a man, yeah, it's I have self love. I'm strong with it now. In the beginning, it was pretty weak. I think I love other people more than I love myself, and I think that's natural for anybody. Most people they love others before they love themselves, and it's love is what I found out to be taught. I learned love through my children. You know,
Mm.
I thought I loved back in the day. When I was having them. You're young.
Yeah.
Start off, dating girls, you having baby with a girl. You think you love that girl, but to be honest, you don't, you know, because love is something that is learned. And my children, I have 9, by the way.
Ooh.
Uh, each one of my children taught me something different about myself and how to love. Because you have to
So
love every child differently. You understand what I'm saying? So, I started way back then. I thought I loved when I got married, but I didn't love nobody. Well, I did love her. I just didn't love me.
so let's go back to, do you feel like you didn't learn self love growing up? Like
No,
you say you love people more than you. So what happened in your past to where you feel like you didn't see yourself the way that you should have seen yourself?
because most of the time, when you're growing up, you're always trying to please somebody. You're trying to please mama, you're trying to please daddy, you're trying to please grandmother, and you forget about the main person, and that's you. What do you like? What do you want to be? Where do you want to go? Who do you want to love? So, I think it starts at a young age. No,
Mhm.
I was always, you know, I heard love myself, but
Mhm.
it was like the actions of everybody around you is always, please me instead of please yourself.
So do
Love
you
me
do
instead
you
of
feel
love
like as a
yourself.
man you were taught to dislike yourself?
I would say dislike, but I wasn't taught to love.
What
You
were you taught?
you don't want to know that.
I do want to know because
Well, I'm the baby out of 5. I'm the baby boy out of 5, and I didn't I didn't hang with my brothers because I was the baby, and they felt like I was the baby boy. Oh, he can't be with me, yada yada yada. So I filtered more towards my sisters. I had
mhm.
2 sisters that I was raised with, and a cousin, and all of what those were my best friends.
Mhm.
And I was just trying to fit in. You know what I mean? Because my brothers, they were doing what they wanted to do. When I try to hang with them, they push me to the side. Little nigga, you can't be with us. You know what I'm saying? So
Mhm.
I learned to be around women at an early age. You know what I mean?
Mm.
And
Mm.
by me growing up with women like that, I'm a player because of it.
You
I
a player
can't.
because of that?
I can't. Because
Okay.
when you know women, you know women. And I know women because I always surrounded myself with women, whether they were old, young, whatever. And I surrounded myself with them because I was comfortable in their presence, and I'm still like that to this day. I'm actually more comfortable around women than I am around men, and I was just always trying to please them. You know what I mean? And I think that filtered over into my love life, because I
Mm.
always found myself wanting to do more, trying to do more. I wanted to be the pleaser. You know what I mean?
Mm.
And when I couldn't please them, or when I wasn't doing the job that I thought I should be doing, it irritated me. You
Mm.
know, it, you know, it pissed me off real bad. I'm horribly, and I lost
So
a couple of good women because of it.
wait a minute. You lost a couple of good women because of what?
Because I love them more than I love me. Instead
Mm.
of pleasing, see, in love, you have to learn to please you before you can please anybody
Yeah,
else.
self love. Yeah.
Exactly. And I had none of that. My whole thing was please a woman, please a woman, please a woman. That's your girl. You're supposed to be doing this, that, and that. And if I wasn't doing this, that, and that, it irritated me. You know what I'm saying? It irritated me a lot. To like I said, I lost a few good women, but it's okay, because it brought me down. The first time I really really thought I loved somebody, and I do love her, but I didn't have self love, was with my wife.
Mm.
Oh yeah.
Because okay, so did it start with? Did your sisters play a part in you trying to please women?
Yes, because I always wanted to please. I just like to see my sisters happy, and I like to see them smile. I irritate the shit out of them, but that was my thing. I used to like to see them happy, like to see them smile, like to have fun with them. Me and my sisters have an awesome relationship. Uh, but I think me being that way with them transcended into my relationships to where that I only wanted to please my woman, and
Mm.
my kids. I only wanted to please them. I live, breathe, die for them. It wasn't about me. I neglected myself. I sometimes find myself neglecting myself now, and I have to catch myself and be like, hey, yeah, what about you?
Yeah,
And that's what self love is all about. What about you? I found out that in order to please them, I have to be happy. I have to love myself in order to love them.
that's right.
Without love for myself, I cannot love them. And that's just how I feel. But
Hmm.
like I
So
said, it takes a while to get to that. Most men, we're not taught how to love. We're taught to chase women, plant a flag. That's it. When I looked up at my uncles and the males that were surrounding me, all I saw them ever do was chase women. So as a
wow.
man, you think that's right. You don't learn how to love nobody because you study chasing, 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 chasing. And that's something we have to do differently with our black men.
Hold on, you went out. You went out. I don't know if your phone rung or what. Hello?
Yeah.
Okay, there you go. So,
Okay.
when you say chase women, do you mean just get with one woman, move on to the next, and all you see them doing is just being with different women? Is that what you mean by chasing
Yeah, of
women?
course. That's what I mean. That's
Hey,
what
I don't know. You got
that's
to be
what I
clear.
mean. I mean,
Hello? Uh oh. It was.
I have no idea why this person keep calling me and I keep sending them reports. That's kind of crazy. Well, we go there later. But anyway,
So, you was about to say something about black men were taught to chase women.
yeah, we're taught to chase women. I mean, it's in our music, it's on TV, it's in our family. That's all we see is our peers around us chasing women. And as a young boy, that's you think that's what you're supposed to do. You think, hey, the more women I have, the better I am. You know
Mm.
what I'm saying? So I mean,
But do you think a lack of self love have something to do with that?
yes, because we're actually taught to love other people before you're taught to love yourself, and that's a problem. That's a real big problem, and I had to find that out the hard way. You know, having self love is it's beautiful. Because you can let go when it's time to let go, and you can build when it's time to build, because you love yourself so much that you want to see you happy. If you make you happy, those that are around you that really love you, they're happy. You know what I mean? So, hey,
So what happened in the marriage?
ooh, oh wow,
Like
yeah.
how did you realize that I love her more than I love me? How did you realize that you love a woman more than you love yourself?
Ooh. During the breakup, during the
During the
breakup,
breakup.
man, yes, I fell to it with during the whole course of the breakup, boy. I feel low. Talking about real low. I mean, if it wasn't for my besties, and I'm a shout them out, Courtney, Nikki, you know what I mean? That was my
Mm-hmm.
my dogs, man. If it wasn't for them, man, I probably wouldn't even be here. I'm just being real. I mean, whoo, that tore me down all the way.
How? What you mean? What you mean it tore you down? I felt low.
Because marriage is everything for me. I didn't want. I'm not the type of person I want to be married to this person, this person. I believed at one time, one marriage. That's all you get. And like I said, I was so wanting to please her and do what she wanted to do. I made myself unhappy, and by me making myself unhappy, I made us unhappy. And during the breakup, me and this girl have 3 kids together. During the breakup, the other part of her, which is those three, was leaving, and I lost my goddamn mind. I ain't gonna even lie. Man, I lost it. I really lost it, man. I mean, because that was my world. You know what I mean? That was my
Yeah.
new world. And the first thing I had to sit down and tell myself was, if you love yourself and you love that woman, then you love her enough to let her go, let her be.
Yeah.
And it took me a while to grasp that.
Mhm.
Took a lot of friends, a lot of mama, a lot of my sisters helping me, along the way. But when I got over it, and I actually started. That's when I actually started to love me, because I started making moves for me. I started
Yeah.
wanting to make myself happy, wanting to
Yeah.
please myself than to be a pleaser of others.
Yeah.
I can't save everybody. You have to want to save yourself. I had one lady call me a Captain Saver girl.
Yeah.
Yeah, she called me that, man, but she hit the nail on the head. That's at one point in time, that's how I felt. You know
Yeah.
what I'm saying? I get my joy by helping people. I'm a helper. I love to help people. The last relationship that I was in, I saw a beautiful girl and I just wanted to help her. You know what I'm saying? I want to show her that somebody can love you unconditionally and give you the things that you need. But we all fall short of the glory.
Oh
So I fell a
Lord.
little short. I fell a little short. I'm still the relationship thing. I'm still trying to get down pat. But hey, I fell a little short. She's a beautiful girl. I would never trash talk her name. I tell people that all the time. She's a beautiful girl, and the things that she showed me that it was okay to love somebody else. Because when I left my wife, I absolutely loved nobody but myself. And
Mm.
I didn't care how you felt about it. I really didn't care how you felt about it and whatever. Whoop de whoop, whoop de whoop. Thank you, ma'am. I'm gone. Holla. You know, and that was wrong. You know what I mean? So I was still learning to self love. And when I met her, it was totally different. I know you didn't. He's my co-host over here. He's such a good host.
Yeah. Yeah.
Yeah, he bought me a gift on stage. I guess he didn't want me to get emotional.
Oh. Okay.
He did not want me to get emotional. He said, "Boy, cut that out."
Uh-uh.
So
No.
I'm gonna cut it out because that's what that
No.
means. When you see that, that's what that means. Cut it out. But anyway,
Y'all a mess.
yeah, I know. But what was I at?
Look, y'all, I didn't know that was coming.
I
So
didn't. But
where are you in your journey right now? Where are you in your self love journey? How do you see yourself? How's your relationship with yourself?
oh, my relationship with myself is excellent. That, like I say, from the marriage, I learned how to love myself and I learned how to let go. A lot of times we hold on to stuff and it tends to make us bitter. It tends to, it works our nerves. I mean, it just puts you in a place. And self love teaches you to let go.
Yeah, it does.
When you let go, because who that Medea, that woman say, that woman man, whatever you want to call it, TV show man. everybody in your life just for a season. Nobody's here permanent.
Yeah.
You know?
So did those previous relationships teach you anything about your choice in women, or would you say it was me? It wasn't them, it was me. Or could you say, you know what, it was my choice in women also?
I won't say it was my choice in women. That first one, yeah. The first baby mama, that was just a bad choice, you know. Bless her heart. She's a sweet girl though. Bless her heart. But that first one, yeah, that was pretty much just a bad choice because I was young. The second one, that's the girl I married. Uh, she wasn't a bad choice. It was me. It was me because that's one thing I know about a woman. When she loves you unconditionally, and she loves you with a pure heart.
Mm-hmm.
And I did it. I did. I was over aggressive. I was mean, not towards her, just the irritation. I just wanted to please her, but I was always irritated. And I find myself like that in relationships when I can't get where I want to be. It seems like I slow down and I just get angry. I don't know why. I have no idea why. I'm on medicine for it. I'm just trying to get
So do
better.
you think it's some more healing that probably needs to be done before you get into another relationship, that you probably, you know what I'm saying, haven't addressed? If this come up and this irritable side of you come out, this angry side of you come out, don't you think it might be some things that need to be healed before you move in and that come out on the next woman?
No.
Why? Why? I'm
No,
serious.
because I'm healed. You know, I have to start living for me instead of living for them. That's my healing right there. When you love yourself, you live for yourself. You take care of yourself. And if you take care of yourself and you do the right things by yourself, it's no way that others can't benefit from it. Then you can give the love out that you want to give because you love yourself so much that your love is overflowing and it's going to get into them anyway. That's I personally feel like no,
So that
no,
side of you that you talking about is gone. That side.
no, it's not. No, it's not.
Before y'all get in this inbox, y'all listening?
No, it's not. No, I will never. Okay, my last baby doll I talked to, she was a doll. I mean, she was a doll. But I tell you,
Mm-hmm.
she was a doll. She wasn't. She may not have been to anybody else the prettiest, the finest, or whatever you want to say. But to
Mm-hmm.
me, she was the most beautiful person you could ever meet.
Mm.
And uh, she couldn't take it because I did find myself like snapping some.
Come on, be real. Tell the
Sometimes,
truth.
I'm just, yeah, you got to tell the truth. I found myself snapping sometimes when I got irritated, but I don't think that was the reason why we ended. I think the reason why we ended it because of her trauma. You know what I'm saying? Like I
Yeah.
say, I'm probably the first guy that she dated after her ordeal with what she went through.
Uh-huh.
So, I would like the test guy. And I love being the test guy. That's fine. Because she know now that a man can love her and not cheat and not, uh do the things that the last dude did. You feel me? So I feel
Mm-hmm.
good about that. No, I think I don't need to heal. I'm fine. Because I love me. And if you love me, then we're gonna do what we need to do. We're gonna be what we need to be. It is what it is.
I hear you.
You hear me? You don't hear me. You
So
don't
you
hear this
have,
old ghetto thug dude. You do?
I don't
No,
know.
I'm just being serious. I wish her all the luck, but hey, I'm gonna keep doing me and I'm gonna keep moving. Life
Yeah.
throws us, saying things that we have to learn how to deal with and move on from. Loving yourself is getting over that, moving past and loving the next woman or the next guy.
And what do you
You know,
see, like, in society, in our men? Do you feel like we need more teaching on self love, men?
ooh, don't go there with me.
I got to, because it's very
see,
important.
look. We gotta stick to the script because if we go there, you're gonna bring a part of me that hey, I'm very controversial.
You controvert. Well, I just asking for your opinion on men and
Men,
self love.
men and self love, they gonna have to have a strong man like myself in their life. It, you know, only a man can teach a man certain things. And uh,
What can a
I
man
think
teach a man that a woman can't teach a man?
self love is one thing that they can teach a man that a woman can't teach a man. I feel like if I had my dad in my life when I was younger, I know the way he was, I would have known self love. That nigga didn't play that. It just is what it is. But I was blessed to have the dad that I did have, and I don't want to say he didn't self love, but some of the stuff he dealt with, I wouldn't deal with as a man. You know what I mean? And I think just all men need more fathers in their life. And if men have fathers in their life, they can teach them how to love themselves before they love a woman. Because all young men don't. They don't know. They
Mm-hmm.
don't know. Because love is a mug, and you wouldn't be creating all these kids around here and not caring about their condition if you had self love.
I
Because
agree.
you'll love yourself enough not to want your child in that condition. But that responsibility is falling on our females, and I don't think that that's fair. Because there's some things that a mother can't teach a male. Period. My daughters, they know I love them. Ooh, Lord, I got the best daughters in the world. They know I love them. My boys, they know I love them, and they know I expect certain things out of them. So, hey, I don't know. I'm just
But
a
what
guy.
what what do a man need to hear to start viewing himself the way as the king that God made him to be? What?
He needs to hear, nigga, finish school, go to college, get you a trade, build something before you bring a woman into your kingdom. You understand what I'm saying? We us men, we got it backwards. We want to get the woman and then try to build a kingdom or build something for them. That's not the way it goes. And that's one of the reasons why I got lost, because I did it the wrong way. You have to build yourself before you can build for anybody else.
Mm-hmm.
And that's just the bottom line.
Yeah.
And that's what that's what I have to tell my young men today. Put it up, man. I mean, we're taught as young men that sex is the most important thing in this world, and it's
Yeah.
not. It's not. What's the use of having sex and then possibly bringing a kid here? You can't even feed them.
It take a
You
mature
can't
man to
clothe them.
think like that.
And that's the problem. We don't have men in the households anymore, and they're actually being what women want them to be now. It's a shame to say, but most men, if a woman, you're a beautiful girl. If you require me to have a job, a house, a bank account, this, that, and yada, 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 then I'm gonna go obtain all of that to be with you. But the
Would you?
standards are so low now that you might require it, but the next one next to you, she mediocre. All she care about is, hey, do you like Xbox? Yeah.
Yeah. It's a lot of women.
It's the
It's a lot
truth.
of women taking care of men
It's a lot of
and not holding them, speaking, accepting taking care of him and letting him live off of her.
so what do you think that does to our young men to see the fathers and not even the real dad is being taken care of by his mother?
I think that it handicaps them.
Do you think that teaches him self-love in any way?
um,
I'm sorry. You know
well,
how I am. You know how I am. No, it doesn't. In order for even our women to learn self-love, they're gonna have to see the women that they stay with love themselves.
I agree.
You know, that's what self-love starts. It starts with a parent. If I see my mother loved herself enough, man, I saw my mama come. Hey, my mama came. I'm gonna tell you nothing. My mama started from nothing. Now she here
Yeah, but I
because
don't
she
want to
loved
think.
herself so much till she wanted to put herself in a certain position, and she did it.
Yeah, but I don't want people to think it's over though if they didn't grow up with that, because it's a lot of knowledge and things out there that you can listen to help grow yourself and to help heal yourself, even
Goes
if you
through.
didn't have it. It is important to have it, but if you didn't have it, it ain't never too late to learn it.
I remember. I remember watching them old movies when when the daddy used to be in the house and the son coming out and he liked the little woman or whatever. He liked the woman. I like her. I got a crush on her. Such a and daddy get mad. Nigga, put your mind on them books. Get
Yeah,
in that room. I don't want to hear that. Who did they portray as the woman going in there? Don't you mind your daddy? I know you love her, and you go be with her. Ain't that what they told him in the movies?
I don't know.
Yeah, them movies back in the day. They would tell them to disregard what your daddy say. If you love her, you do this. But the daddy knew. Say, man, you can't love her because you don't even love yourself.
Yeah,
And see, that's what we got. These movies can teach us a lot too. It's in our face. They throw trash in our face every day. That can be tools that can be used for us to say, hey, man, we need to go this way. Because they saying this is how we is. See, if we look at the little things that they put in these movies and some of these songs they rapping about,
yeah,
we'll know, hey, man, look here, we need to do this here. But everybody's not able. So I think that a lot of us parents, in order to get self-love into your children, you're going to have to cut off the TV and the internet and the radio. Period. That's not teaching our children nothing. It's teaching our young men to degrade our black women. It's teaching them to hate themselves and to be
yeah.
worshippers of money. I mean, come on. Everything's there. Every tool is there. But you know what's there that's more important than all the tools? Your choice. If you make the right choices, because at a young age, I can remember, hey, my mama didn't put that in that woman. I did that. I chose to do that. That was something I chose to do.
Mhm.
And I knew the consequences of my actions. I
But
messed up. So we have to be accountable for our choices in life. Accountability is everything.
I agree.
It's everything. That's how we start teaching our children to self-love. You can't love yourself unless you hold yourself accountable for something.
You right about that. You telling
Period.
the truth. You
Period.
telling the truth.
I mean, it's plain as day.
Yeah.
But that's not what's being taught. We've been taught that, hey, this is the way to do it. And that's the way I was taught. I
Yeah.
saw my uncles. I saw my uncle. I ride with my uncles on Mason Titwell, passing. It was a rice right there, and it was this lady. She walked across the street, and I'll be 5, 6 years old. My damn uncle almost wrecked the goddamn car. Talking about, look at that chicken. Look at that chicken. So I see myself riding out and say, man, whoa, whoa. I'm trying to get to it because that's a learned behavior. A lot of things in children's lives are learned behaviors.
Yeah.
They're gonna mimic what they see. If they
I
see
think.
mama with a man, a different man in the house every day, that's what they're gonna do.
Yeah, you're right.
How can they love self-love when you don't even love yourself not to bring all these niggas through the door?
Wow. That's powerful.
I'm just being real.
That's powerful. Because the children are watching and they do see.
They see it.
They see.
They
They
got
know.
that wop now. They got that wop wop. It's gonna be a lot of pregnant women that don't love themselves. Because that's all they
Wow.
know is wet. What is it? Wet ass.
Yeah.
Yeah, you know what it is. Wet. That's all they know now. What they think gonna get them. And you know
Yeah.
what the young men think gonna get them? A bunch of fake chains and fake money and fake dreams. They think they're gonna get them.
Yeah.
So guess what? We finna have a lost society of a bunch of children that don't love themselves. They
Wow.
love an image,
Yeah.
and that's what they're in love with. The image. A
Wow.
lot of them don't even have that wop either. I'm gonna tell you that now.
I think
It don't be the wop.
you. I don't know. All I know is that
It be dop. Dry ass pussy.
you have to quit. Come on now, people is watching now. I think it. You made me lose my train of thought. I
My
think
bad, my bad.
it's so important that I do this show, the self love journey, just to show people from different walks of life, and just to put the knowledge out there. What I learned, I'm just learning, self love in my mid 30s, and it's never too late. And when you learn it, it'll change your life.
It will.
It'll change your life. The stress that you get from wrong relationships and stuff like that can be eliminated.
Yes, it
You have
can.
more peace when you
Yeah.
start valuing you and you begin to see yourself the way that you were made.
Made.
You learn how
Exactly.
to say no. You don't accept anything from people. Your life will change.
Yes, it will. And
So,
that's exactly what happened to me. I value me more than anything. And when you start valuing yourself, like I say, you can start loving somebody. You know, it,
hmm
it's it's crazy, but hey, this is what we was dealt. We was dealt the hand of nobody teaching us love. You know, how can
yeah,
you love me, but yeah, you bring me into a place to where you don't even want to be. You know
yeah,
what I mean? How can you love me and you're not doing the things right by me? Like I say, everything that we go to is a learned behavior. Because we don't see self love in our parents and our uncles and aunties and close family, it's impossible for you to love self love for yourself. That's why it's a journey for us.
yeah. It is a journey.
It's a journey, and
It's a journey.
a lot of people don't get there. And
Yeah, but
I
you're
just
learning as you go.
yeah
You're learning new knowledge. You
yeah
seek. It's knowledge out there. For you to learn what you don't know.
hmm
It's no excuse now. The knowledge God has given us the tools to change our lives. We just
hmm
gotta seek it and utilize it
yeah
and
yeah
apply it.
yeah. And I'm trying. That's why I'm on here with you right now because I want somebody to start loving themselves. You know
Yeah,
what I'm saying? Love yourself enough to let go of people, things that hurt you.
yeah, you're right.
Love yourself enough to get off the couch, get you a job, and take care of your children.
Come on.
Love yourself enough to make peace with your enemies. Love yourself enough to love your neighbor. And if we start doing just the little things like that, you'll see yourself growing and
Yeah,
moving towards a place. Hey man, hey, look, loving yourself, man. Hey, I'm telling you, it's a beautiful thing. It is a
yeah.
beautiful thing. So you just gotta love yourself. I'm glad you found it. I'm
Me
glad I
too.
found it.
And can I ask you another question? What's your motivation to
My
change
children,
your life?
my
Who?
children, my
Oh,
children.
your children.
All nine of them. I tell a person I got nine, they be like, "Oh,
That is.
my kids made me better. I don't know what they did for you, but my children lifted me. They didn't hold me back. They didn't stop me from doing nothing. If anything, I taught them how to motivate themselves and put themselves in a position to where they're successful. That's the reason why I'm not a granddaddy right now. My oldest 21. She's
But
love
it's still
herself enough.
something about you. Everybody don't take care of their children. Everybody children don't motivate them. So it's still something that you have to have on the inside of you to even be what you need to be for the children that you made. Some people make babies and leave and don't even claim the children. But it's something within you that allows you to man up.
Yeah, I didn't want to be like my daddy. You know, that's just the bottom line. My real daddy, hey, I lost him at well, like 7, 8 years old. You feel me? And
Mhm.
that was like my hero. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
Every little boy when he grow up, and if he got his dad in his life, man, you think that nigga's he's Superman. You think he's Superman, you know?
Yeah.
And that was taken from me by his choice, but he chose to do drugs.
Yeah.
And it crushed me. You know what I'm
Yeah.
saying? I lived a lot of my life not knowing what the hell I was mad at.
Yeah.
You know, and I was mad at that. I didn't know. I would tell people, "Oh, your boss not that don't bother," but really it did.
Yeah.
And it wasn't until maybe a few years ago he found himself in a bad situation, and I got a phone call from the hospital saying that he was up in there in critical condition. Somebody had jumped and bashed his head in with a shovel or something. I don't know what they hit him with. You know,
Yeah.
I went up there and checked on him, and it was him. He was laying up there, man, and I had a choice then. You know, this was my hero.
Yeah.
You know, he was my hero, and I'm sitting there looking at him lay up like this here. And he didn't even look. He was barely recognizable, and I was like,
Mhm.
you know what? You
Hold
know,
on, I'm
I
the.
got this. But I love myself enough to forgive him for what he did because I wouldn't be the person I am today if he didn't make that decision. You know, so when he woke up, he had shit all in his room and taken care of. And he knew I was there. I mean, he woke up and saw me. You know, they didn't say he was gonna remember me, but he actually remembered. I came in the room. He was like, "Man, I woke up, man. You had stuff all in the room. I did what for him what he didn't do for me.
Wow.
You know, I took care of him, and he didn't take care of me. And
Yeah.
didn't hold no grudge against him. That's the beginning of loving yourself. You have to learn to let go of things that hurt you.
Wow.
If you let them things go, you can be successful.
Yeah.
You can't live your life on no grudge. Huh? What you did that for? You got
Cause
something
my
for me?
my brother walked in and talking,
Oh,
and was distracted. I was struggling just to hear what you were saying.
yeah. Uh, host. I mean, what? Put some ice in that for me. I'm talking
Okay.
about one of my friends, but
Yeah, that's powerful. Letting go of the pain
yeah,
from
you
your
have to.
childhood. That's
That's
powerful.
that's the only way that you can learn to love yourself is by learning to let go. You have to learn to let
Right.
go. You
What
know.
about self forgiveness? Did you have to forgive yourself?
Oh yeah, yeah. I did. I just got through forgiving myself for failing in my last relationship.
Oh
You
yeah.
know. Oh yeah. When you love yourself, you learn how to forgive fast. You know, you can acknowledge the problem and be like, okay, that's what it is. I see it now. All right, man. Sorry. Hey, woo to woo. Let's do this again because that's what it's
Yeah.
about.
Yeah.
Hell, I hope the next time I get it right. I'm thinking I'm gonna get it right.
This is
I'm,
the self love journey,
yes, it is. It's a journey, baby. Journeys don't end. So it ain't gonna end. We gonna keep
baby.
going. But you know
Ooh,
what can
Lord.
end? You know what can end though? Hurting other people.
What you mean?
You can always stop hurting other people.
You nervous?
A little.
Y'all, he nervous. You know, he turned up. Hey,
Hey, you
he got
lucky
his
I ain't
coat.
smoked about 6 cigarettes on there, but yeah, a little.
Yeah. Hey, that's where you at, you know?
Exactly. You know, a little. Yeah, I'm not used. I'm used to talking to people in like small crowds. Like I'm really, really good when it's like one or two, three people in the room. But you know, some kind of way when I get in front of a lot of people, I need a lot of this to calm me down. I'm sorry.
Wow. I
Yeah,
hear you.
But I'm gonna drink a lot of this anyway. But
Yeah, you just being yourself.
yeah, yeah, yeah. I just knocked the whole bottle back.
Wow.
Now,
Well,
I
I
love,
pre
I love this here. What we're doing today. I
Yeah,
hope somebody out there understand that. Hey, man, love yourself. Boy, it's most important for you to love yourself.
it is. It
Love
is.
yourself, man. They don't know how powerful that is.
Oh, it would really change your life. I mean, as far as
It
your
will.
success,
When
it
you
really
when you
will.
fail at something, you dust yourself off
That's
because you
right.
love yourself not enough to not to lay in that and waddle in it.
And you
You
believe in
know what I
yourself.
mean?
You
You can
believe in
forgive
yourself.
yourself. See,
Yeah,
two great minds think alike.
you're right.
They really do.
I appreciate you sharing your story and
Why you looking at me like that,
how you
bro?
came to that place of self love and letting go of the pain from your past, your childhood, and
Look at that
manning up,
smile.
being a father to all 9 of your kids.
Nine. I want 10. I want 10.
I
I got.
hear you.
I got. Well, next year I had 10 with. I'm gonna marry her. I
Yeah.
promise you. I'm gonna marry her. It's gonna be the right girl too.
Carlton say, he said, yes, it is very important to love yourself and stop blaming others as well. That's right.
Yes, accountability. That's one of the most. Everything is the most important, but that's one of the most important things
Yeah.
about it is to have accountability for your actions. You can't go around blaming people for how your life turned out or where you at in life. Because
Mm.
if you do that, you're gonna remain in the same spot, or you're gonna do this here,
Go in
a
circles.
whole circle. It is what it is. You
Wow.
know. Hey, it is what it
You
is, man.
you a true example of how you can rise up from the
Yeah.
ashes.
Yeah, I mean, you can. Anybody can do it. I tell anybody, just put your mind to it, believe in you,
Yeah.
believe in God, trust in God. That's the most important thing. I'm finding out that a lot of people don't trust in God, but they don't know if you trust in God, you trust it in yourself. You know what I'm saying? Because He is a part of
You
you and you're
trust
a
in the
part of
God
Him.
in you.
Exactly. So,
Yeah.
you have to believe in yourself. You have to trust in yourself.
You
You have to
do.
push yourself, and you have to forgive yourself. God forgive
Yeah.
you. Why can't you forgive you? I be
You
wondering
right.
about that. If God can forgive you, why can't you forgive you?
You got to get through the consequences that you facing for whatever else you feel like you did, the people that you probably might have hurt along the way, relationships
Exactly.
you might have destroyed, and sometimes you wallow in the damage that was caused from your mistakes, but you still got to rise up from that
Yes.
place.
Yes, you have to rise up from that place, man. I mean, you can't live there, man. That's a hurtful place.
Yeah,
Not having self love is a hurtful place. I've been there and done that.
that's right.
You know,
Now,
do that.
is it anything else that you want to say to our black brothers or any brother that's watching just on self love before we get out of here?
Yeah, I mean, the main thing I have to say is, bro, learn to live your life before you go start one. You know, that's the problem with us black men. We so quick to go for the booty, and we ain't even learned our duty.
Come on
I'm
now.
just being real. Just being real. So
Yeah,
get yourself to a place where you can be happy. So anybody you bring around you will be happy as well.
come on now.
And that's the biggest thing about it. Build a
Yeah,
life before you create one.
come on now.
So
That's a word.
I mean, it is what it is. I'm not gonna do it. I am not gonna start preaching.
But you
They
speaking of
call me the Rev. I'm trying not to go in preaching mode.
you speaking the word though, you just encouraging somebody that's listening and that's watching.
Yeah, well, but I don't want to do it like that anymore because a lot of our youngsters are kind of shying away from you know that type of teaching. So I'm trying to communicate with them more on their level, and And they're gonna have to learn to love themselves, the inner them, before they learn to love somebody else, man. And it's just the bottom line.
Yeah.
And for the record, I have never cheated.
Look, it went out. So y'all know. Y'all know. You see how the
I never
devil.
cheated.
Y'all see
You
how
see
that
the
went out
devil
like
come
that.
in? You see them? I have never, ever cheated. I just want to, I want to throw that in there. I'm not a
Okay.
cheater.
Okay. That's good. Keep that same energy in your next relationship. Don't become one.
But I think I'm gonna have more. No, no, I would never know. I would never ever want to put a girl. Man, I remember my first baby mom cheated on me. My heart fell in my ass. It was hurt. That's a hurtful feeling, man. No, and I have never, ever wanted to treat a girl like that or do her like that.
It is painful. It's very
It's
painful.
and it's more. It's damaging for women. You
It
know,
is. But I will
it's
say
really
this.
damaging. Y'all are
When you
very emotional and y'all don't get over stuff like that. Y'all tend to bring it into the next relationship. But that's a part of loving yourself, letting go.
Yeah, that's what I was gonna say. When you have self love, you handle it better because you don't take it personal. You don't look at you and say, "Uh oh." You don't look at you and say, "It was me. It's because I wasn't good enough."
Mm-hmm.
You realize how somebody treat me don't have nothing to do with me. That's what's going on within them. And I
Exactly.
got to remove myself from the situation. You have fun with such and such or whatever.
Whatever. Exactly.
Yeah,
I mean, like moving on and letting go is. But man, we had a conversation before. Besides this, I'm not gonna go there today. We gonna
yeah.
hey, we need to do that though, because I have a lot of uh knowledge that I can share on women and men about that certain situation. You
Cheating.
know, yes,
Mm.
yes, it doesn't benefit nobody.
No, it does not.
Nobody.
I've been on the end of it, and I have done it. So I've been on
Mhm.
both sides, and it is not a
Yeah,
healthy route to go, and it's not the way to go when you're trying to have a healthy relationship.
yeah. It actually uh destroy people's self love. You know,
It
it
can.
will. It
It
will.
can if you stay in it. It can
I
if you stay
almost
in it.
it almost just happened to me when she left. When we decided to break up, it almost happened. I barely made it. I had to remember everything. I had to remember my teachings. You know, yeah. Hey, but hey, she didn't cheat though. She ain't cheat. You know, we had other problems. She's a beautiful girl. If anybody ever dated, they gonna fucking love her. She's
Yeah.
a fucking beautiful girl. You know what I mean? I wouldn't go back though. Beautiful girl.
Okay, we finna get up out here. I'm not finna play with you. Y'all, thank y'all for tuning in to the Self Love Journey with that boy Danny Kanaday, who shared his story and just gave his testimony. And y'all stay tuned to the next show.
All
Tell them
right.
bye.
Bye, babe.
Bye, y'all.